Hello everybody, welcome back to LP Tabletop. Today we are going to be teaching you how to set up Monopoly Arcade PAC-MAN. PAC-MAN. So it comes with 4 reference cards, the big ones, 16 title deed cards, 2 dice. We lost the yellow one, so now I have a green one. 4 chips, PAC-MAN chips. The arcade banking unit, 4 PAC-MAN, then got characters, and the ghost. Oh, and we don't have instructions, but I know how to play anyways. So if you have already played this game, and you don't know how to reset it, because it will remember all data. So if you play one game, you think you can only play one, but if you hold down the white button for about 5 seconds until you hear the PAC-MAN music, it is now reset, and then you tap your chips and you can start a new game. So to start, everybody grabs a reference card and places the token they want to be on the go. Takes that color's matching chip, so let's just play with red, blue, and pink. Grabs that chip, then puts it in this little slot of the gate of the arcade unit with their color facing this way. It will instantly give you 100. Hang on. Whoa. What is going on? It will instantly give you 100 points. And then for each character. And pink. There we go. And then leave all chips and characters that you're not playing with aside and don't use them. So then everybody places their character on go, and then you roll both dice, and then the player with the highest roll of both dice goes first. If it's 4, 8, 5, which means that the red goes first. Then play proceeds clockwise. On your turn, you roll both dice. So the yellow or green dice, in our case, is what you use to move your character. And then the black with the blue dots, or whatever dice you use, is the ghost dice. Alrighty, the ghost does not follow the rules of any space on the board. So now if you land on a level that you wish to buy, you put your chip in here, you move it to the plus, then you move the PAC-MAN to the level that you want to buy. Sorry if it's a little shaky, I haven't, this is my first video in a while. Then you hit the white button, it subtracts that amount of points, and now the level is yours, and you get to keep it. And at the end of the game, the arcade instantly gives you rent for all the properties that you own. Here is what all of the new board spaces do. So if you land on a power-up, you get to move to any level before the next power-up. So blue can move to any one of these levels before the next power-up. The maze will make you move to the other side of the board. And if you pass go, you get to play PAC-MAN. because passing go will let you play Pac-Man. The power pellet lets you steal a level from another player, but it cannot be part of a color set. You move it to the plus. Move it to the owned level. Press it. You get it for free, and you steal it from whoever had it, and get it for yourself. And then to go to jail, the jail and free parking do just the same as always. And then go. It's also kind of the same, but when you pass go, you insert your chip. You move it to the Pac-Man symbol. You press the white button, and you get to play Pac-Man. If you roll doubles like in normal Monopoly, you get to move again. But if you roll doubles 3 times in a row, then you know what happens. You go to jail. However, let's say that, and you still move the ghost and you that amount of spaces, and if the ghost lands on your space, what you do is you take your chip. I should probably just leave this in the arcade, because you take your chip, you put it in, you move to the minus, then you move the little Pac-Man guy over to the ghost square right here. And you press this, you go that, and 20 points will be subtracted from your score points. Alrighty? And if you are in jail, you can, if you get doubles, you have 3 chances to get doubles. If you get doubles, you're free, and you can roll again and move. If you don't get doubles, then you can get out by doing minus, and this time moving to the jail. And you already know what to do if you land on an unowned property. But let's say you land on an owned property. So red just landed on level 3 that blue has. So then, for the first time, we'll take out blue's chip and put in red's chip, because red hasn't had a single turn. You put in the player's chip like that, you move it to the minus, and you move it over to the spots that you landed on, and it will subtract that score and give it to blue, or whoever owns it. Yeah. So now let's say you have 0 points, and you land on level 1. So red has 0 points, so they cannot buy it, so they're forced to auction it. You don't move to the hammer yet. Instead, every player that's not the person who auctioned it puts their chip in and sees how many points they have, and you can increase it in increments of 10. So blue can bid up to 160 and pink can bid up to 100. Then you do the bidding, and then whoever has the highest bid, so pink, let's say pink, they put it in, you move it to the auction symbol, you move to the level that you auction, and you put your bid count. Now you own that level. Let's say that you do have a level, you can't pay enough, but you have a level you can sell. So let's say that pink has 0 points, but they have a level they can sell. You move it to the minus, you move the level that you have to sell, then you get those points. Ignore it, just pretend it says 10. Then you minus and pay the fee as usual. It is impossible to get bankrupt in Monopoly Arcade Pac-Man. So if you can't pay enough, if you can't pay enough after selling all your levels, give them everything you have. And if you still don't have, and if you have 0 levels and 0 levels, 0 points and 0 levels, Do nothing. You've had it bad enough. At the end of the game, once every level is purchased, the game ends when every level is purchased. I forgot to say that. Then you already know that the banking unit will give you all rent for all the properties you own. I mean levels. Then you insert every chip until you hear the dun 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 music. Then that player has won the game. That's it for LP's Tabletop, but I'm not. See you in the next video.